Dude, I swear something's been scratching at my windows every night.
You serious? Like a raccoon or something?
I thought that at first, but last night I heard it inside the walls.
Bro, you need to move.
No joke. It started after I ran over that dog months ago.
Wait, what?
It was a dry, cool night when I left work some 4 months ago. I stopped by the gas station to fill up when a lightning bolt hit the ground a block away, followed by heavy rain.
That sounds intense already.
Afraid a second lightning bolt could hit the station next, I released the pump and jumped inside, flooring it. I know. How stupid.
Understandable LOL. Instinct.
The station was a few miles from work, just about the same distance from the station to my neighborhood. I was gunning it as thunder erupted above. The news channels promised calm weather, which was strange.
Maybe it came out of nowhere?
I reached my neighborhood and started slowing down. The rain was crashing against the windshield, unlike anything I'd seen before. I could barely see in front of me, wipers at full speed. Then I felt something hit my car.
Oh shit.
No, I hit something with my car. Slamming the brakes, I quickly got out and investigated. A husky ripped in half laid on the ground.
Dude, that's awful. What did you do?
At the time, I admit I was an asshole and just let it be. I thought to myself, not a person, not my problem. Stupid dog, I uttered under my breath.
Karma, man.
1 month ago, karma hit like a bitch. Restless nights due to random knocking around the house. They sounded afar, like someone knocking on the windows.
Windows? Was it windy or something?
But then the knocks grew closer, as if coming from the living room and the hallway. Then one night I shut the lights and slid into bed. That's when I heard knocking from my bedroom door.
You checked, right?
I quickly grabbed my phone and used the flashlight to look around. Nothing. I had cops check it out the next morning but found no signs of break-in.
Creepy. What did they say?
They asked if I had any pets in the house with me, maybe a large dog. I was confused and told them no. The cop explains they found animal scratches along the outside of my home, as if something has been trying to get in.
That's terrifying, man.
Maybe just a raccoon messing around at night, they suggest. They also found a hole in the wooden fence separating my house and the neighbors.
Okay, that actually sounds bad.
But when they went to go ask the neighbor about any pets, they got no response. I explained that no one has lived in that house since the last owner hung himself in the living room. The house is unsellable.
Bro, what the fuck?
The cops left and I spent the rest of my day off just watching movies and eating pizza. I heard kids playing outside, laughing, then suddenly screaming in fear.
Why were they screaming?
I rushed outside to see what was wrong and they pointed at the window of my neighbor's house. Mr. Collar!
The guy who died?
Mr. Collar is the name the kids gave to what they say is the ghost of my old neighbor. They swear they see him, not just hanging from the ceiling, but swinging from room to room.
Hell no. Swinging?
Don't you kids got homework or something? It's Saturday, David. Go watch cartoons then if you're too scared to play outside. Fuck you, man.
El Mao. Savage kids.
As they rode away on their bikes, I glanced back to my neighbor's house to see if I can spot Mr. Collar swinging about. I didn't mention this to the cops, but Mr. Collar is the owner of the dog I ran over 4 months ago. Mr. Collar took his life the week after.
Oh shit, man.
He had a cat. Poor bastard probably starved to death by now. The kids promise they see him peeking through the corners of the house.
Okay, I'm starting to feel uneasy.
They're full of shit, honestly. But damn kids must have been onto something this whole time because later that night I saw them.
Saw who?
All of them. Bastards must have planned a goddamn family reunion. And I was the guest of honor. It started as I got ready for bed when suddenly loud knocking came from under my bed. I quickly crouched and peeked from a safe distance. It was that fucking dog.
What?
It must have been digging a tunnel from outside to my room. Now it has broken through the wooden floors. I ran out and slammed the door shut. Calling 911, I hurried down the hallway past the kitchen, when out of nowhere, my neighbor's zombified cat pounced from the counter onto my face.
No way, dude, what the hell?
It tried to rip my eyes out as I dropped my phone. I could feel its claws sinking into my arm. A pair of fangs hooked onto my leg, bringing me to the ground. I threw the cat aside to come face to face with the dog. At least I thought it was a dog. Ugly thing still had the torso and head of a dog, but its rear body was loosely connected to its front with what I presume were human bones it must have dug up from some nearby graveyard.
This is insane, man.
Its front legs were replaced with bloody human arms, which grabbed and held onto my legs. And its eyes. I don't dare imagine how the hell it even managed to replace its eyes with human ones. The dead dog dragged me back to my neighbor's house, as the scary cat that attacked me followed from behind. Inside, I heard loud wailing, then a familiar voice. I couldn't make out any words but one. "David!"
No, bro, this is too much.
Mr. Collar hung from the ceiling before me. The dead dog's collar wrapped around his neck as the strap dangled through the crooked wood on the roof. I didn't need to understand what he was saying to know what was going on. I killed his dog. Now the whole family wants revenge. I'm going to die unless I do something about it. I kick the dead dog off of me and jump back onto my feet. Mr. Collar swings towards me and wraps his arms around my waist. The dumb, scary cat starts biting away at my ankles. The dead dog chomps on my left hand and devours 3 of my fingers, leaving just the forefinger and thumb.
Holy shit, dude, what did you do next?
I was a dead man, and I should have died if it wasn't for the 2 cops bursting through the front door and shooting at the dog, cat, and my neighbor. I caught their scared faces as they pulled me out of the house. I was asked by the officers not to disclose what happened to anyone but whatever. Nobody is going to believe shit any of us say anyways.